Hey, welcome everyone to the Top of the World podcast. I'm with the man of the world, the man with the power to suit the sour, the one spent the man's regret, darling. You still know what's coming in.
Still, yep.
Justin Blanzer.
A lot of things for me. And then, what's the introduction for our guest here?
Well, we got special guest, Tucker Lucy, who's released a hot new single, 3.0.
2. Also Destiny Island.
Oh, 2. I'm sorry. Was it 2.0 or was it 3.0?
3.0 and Destiny Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the names.
Yeah. And he's released them. They are on Spotify and other such musical platforms.
But who cares about those other ones? I mean, I do because I get paid, but...
How's the Spotify, Oh, wait, hold on. Let me open Spotify real quick. I forgot to do that today. How are the numbers going?
I should also check that because I haven't done that yet today. Let's wait for it to refresh itself because for some reason it sticks on the old number for a few seconds.
Just gonna go ahead and put those on repeat again real quick. There we go.
We're at 100 away from a K on Destiny Island. And, Jesus, when the hell did 3.0 get there? We're 1.5. Wow, 150 away from a K on that. A stickity stack.
Stickity stack.
And because you forgot to introduce me, I'm Joshua Hadley.
Oh, Jesus.
Here.
You usually introduce yourself.
God.
That's true.
It's like when they don't let Kofi introduce himself on the podcast. He's just like, oh, so I'm not here today? Okay.
Okay, well, we're all here. We're all here. Brandon is going to be with us talking about his musical career and such.
That'd be me. I'm Brandon.
So Brandon, I'm wondering, like, what made you decide to get into music? I mean, obviously you must love it or something. Why don't you explain it to us?
Okay.
And to the fans.
So, Justin partially knows this so far. When I was a freshman in high school, which was back in 2006, I broke my kneecap and tore my ACL and PCL playing football.
You fucked them up.
And I had to find something to do with like just like something extra because I school, like regular school stuff, I don't give a shit. I don't care. It had to been like stuff that I was interested in. So since I couldn't take a gym class, I ended up taking up guitar. And with that, I always enjoyed trying to write my own lyrics, but never really had the time or patience at a young age to do it. But with me learning guitar and not being able to play a sport because I really wanted to wrestle and play football, and I just like found what I wanted to do. Started more so with guitar and dancing, and then that led to writing my own stuff. So it came from breaking my shitty knee.
Yeah, fucking that knee right up.
Yeah, but I love it still. I always loved it, everything about it. So it gives me something that I'm passionate about. Passion fruit checkpoint.
Yeah. 1 and 2 available.
Yeah.
Always available.
Yeah, always.
So when I look at like different artists, they have inspirations or they you know what I mean, like they listen to their music, get ideas, like who was that for you and who's that right now?
It's weird because like for the latter part of that, it's weird because when I listen to music now, I just kind of gotten to the point where I stick to who I know unless they introduce me to someone new.
So you're telling me you haven't listened to New Music Friday at all?
It's weird. I don't. I'm
well,
become an old man.
Admit it's hit and miss for me too. I mean,
it's always been Kid Cudi, Kanye West, Childish Gambino, Tyler the Creator, and it's funny because when I was younger in high school, it was like people would see pictures of my dad and go, "Oh, your dad look like Kanye West. You're Kanye West Jr." And that's followed me into making my own beats now. People are like, oh, look at little Kanye West cooking it up. So it's like he's stuck with me. I'm constantly compared to Gambino, whether it be my voice, my demeanor, my looks. I refuse to cut my hair because he just cut his hair. And Kid Cudi with the singing, the drugs, because I love my drugs. The good ones, not the ones that make you lose your teeth. The good ones.
Yeah. He only just had shrooms for the first time recently.
Yeah, and that is weird because with that, I don't really think I've had any depression fits in the last like 2 weeks. Maybe like small ones, but not any that's like stopped me from doing anything. So they've opened my eyes a little bit.
And he was groped by some lady, and all he could think to say was thanks.
Well, I'd say thanks too.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like, do I say anything else?
So you just done mushrooms recently?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At the club.
Yeah.
I've always heard good things about doing that.
I've tried them once in my life and didn't feel anything, which I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they might have just given me like actual mushrooms.
Yeah, they got a mushroom off the ground. So now you try that, and he's like, "Oh man, this is gonna get me so
cool.
high."
Little did he know they were in a valley and some dog pissed on it, and it's like, oh, this is good to give to someone.
Yeah. So, are you willing to talk about your mushroom experience to us at all?
From what I honestly and truthfully remember from it, because I'll be honest, it just dawned on me yesterday when talking to someone about it that I was a 3-way crossfade between smoking, the liquor, and then the mushrooms. So I don't know what was what and what did what, but what I can remember is like the feeling you get when you lay down to go to bed when you're drunk and everything's spinning and you're just very uncomfortable. Like I had that mental state that it was happening, but everything was still in calm. So it was like, I don't know if that was meant to be like, I'm holding your hand through your drunken experience because I know you didn't eat before you started drinking. Or it was just, I don't know what's going on. This could be anything. But it was more so just like becoming in tune with things and not really caring too much because me and my best friend left the festivities when we were out that evening and wanted to get some food before we went home, and we struck out 3 times in a row between him getting a pizza, me just getting cookies, despite they could have still gave me cookies, just gave me a different goddamn flavor. And then we tried Taco Bell, and Taco Bell was closed, but it was just like, okay, it's cool, it's fine, it's all right. I'm not gonna be pissed like I normally would be. It's cool. I didn't really need to eat anything anyway. It's cool. I'll find something when I get home. That's just saving me money. I didn't care in the end.
Yeah.
But normally I would be like, who is stopping me? Universe, why are you doing this to me? So it was just all chill vibes at night.
It's chill vibes. And then also you like shanking people while dancing.
I did feel that in Anchorage when like everything closes at 10 o'clock or 6 o'clock when like there's a place in Kotzebue that's open till 3 a.m. I don't know, I couldn't help but think like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, there's a restaurant like 10 minutes from me if you walk, and they legit close at 3 a.m. just to open back up at 7 a.m. and that's their cycle every day. And it's like, why are you open so long? But other places just like, nah, you don't need food. You don't need to come here. I don't get it.
Well, it's whatever makes them the most money. Like, they had the dinner time rush, so I guess they decide not gonna make much more after this.
True.
Hopefully, the dinner time rush goes better for them than it does for Kirby.
Man, leave Kirby alone. He'd be fine. Kirby's fine.
The Kirbys are all right.
So we did get some questions from the fans for Tucker, and let's see. One was wondering, so how do you decide your release schedule? You do.
Who's the fan?
Kitty. Your kitty was asking this. Negro.
Okay. Yeah.
So he was wondering, like, how do you decide your release schedule? Obviously, you do the albums, but you also sprinkle in some singles. Like how do you decide what to do there? How do you make that? How'd you decide that, and why?
It's I'm trying my hardest to work around everyone else's release schedule, but seeing as though I'm the most consistent, I'm working around myself at this point. So it's more so trying to find time periods where the song or the project makes sense. Like Passion Fruit Checkpoint was released in December. It it felt really like a dark, cold type feel, which this December, that's December for you.
Yeah.
And it's also the fact that not a lot of people release during the holiday season. That's kind of changed more recently than it was in 2019. But a lot of people try to stay away from because it's like you're not going to make much off the fourth quarter of the year when it comes to music because it's all Christmas music for the most part. And it's like I don't really care. Who is me? I just got here. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But everything else has followed has like been on a date of importance. Lost Woods 2 was released on my 26th birthday, 7th, one of those numbers. I think Druggy Island, well, of course, Druggy Island was released on 420. I can't remember exactly what song was released on my dad's. Was it Meanwhile? Yeah, I think.
Well, I thought it was Cotton Candy Palace.
Cotton
I thought
Candy
it was.
Palace.
I could be wrong.
It was Cotton Candy Palace. There we go. And there was something else that had a specific time period date, and it's escaping me at the moment. It might have been TBJE.
Black Jesse Eisenberg.
I do a lot of
Available
things.
now. You do a lot of things, yes. Including being a part of, you briefly mentioned, scheduling around other stuff. Black Castle.
Yeah.
Part of which, am I allowed to call them Black Castle yet?
I've been doing it.
Because I don't think the Twitter's been, like, updated yet.
That's just name redacted still.
With the fucking Creative Collective logo. So, really quickly, fucking honk your horn somewhere else. Can we get a little background there on that? Black Castle, Creative Collective, initially?
Yeah. Started off with just us doing, well, us as in me, and Cozy, St. Alwan, and at the time, Savon Triple X, now Money Mike, the best name in the motherfucking business.
There's no better names than that one. No sarcasm there.
It started off with just us, like, just hanging out and realizing all of us loved making music and doing what we're doing now. Donovan, at the point in Cozy, he already had 2 songs that were already blowing up in like an independent form on Apple Music and Spotify. Saint, who we call Donut, was constantly walking around Amazon rapping to himself. We could never get a response out of him, if anything, because let's try to remember those lyrics. Money Mike was just bald.
That is his main gimmick, being bald.
Yeah, that is his gimmick. And you know, I at that point when we first started was just doing things on SoundCloud. But we felt as though, like, well, me and Cozy for the most part, we found like in the past trying to work with other people to properly do something and really push and drive our creative vibes and just put our art out into the world. We found like with other groups, we were constantly being left behind or not taken seriously or just one form or another of some bullshit that kept us from striving and being who we should and need to be in the world. And since we're to that point now, and with me hitting 30 and that motherfucker just being 45,000 years old in a 31-year-old body, we're really trying to push the younger guys in the group. And we also have Gopher. He's also part of Black Castle.
Yes, not as a musician, but I'm there.
He's there doing things.
I do have a couple musical credits, technically.
Yeah.
In speaking roles on Tucker Lucy songs and on a Brett song, our friend Brett, and on a Rob song, quoting Markiplier of all things.
Like we're my to put it like this, my main thing with music has never really been me making music. Like, I enjoy writing, I enjoy performing, but it's always been I wanted to do something where I can give back and do for people that I struggled to get from others and had to do myself.
Mhm.
So I want to I want to have my own creative space. I want to have my own studio, but the way we all came together, the 4 or 5 of us, however many that rose in and out of the group at any given fashion, we've always wanted to build something together in that whole aspect of not just having a studio, not just having that creative space, but having a whole studio space, venues, this, that, and merch, and everything to give back to anyone down the road that we can possibly do as a group, rather than just one of us trying and not really getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get this label off the ground and do something for the music community, especially for our state and city, since not many artists come out of Baltimore, Maryland, and if they do, it's constantly forgotten that they're from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
So, how long have you lived in Baltimore?
All of my life, baby boy.
The whole thing.
So it's like me, like I've lived in Kotzebue like basically my whole life since I was 1 year old. You live there. Justin's the one moving around, but I might move as well. What made you decide to stay in Baltimore? Or not even stay? Like, why haven't you ever moved? Not that I'm not saying like that. Like, why not? Baltimore's such a terrible place. I don't know the city at all. Like, what made you decide that? Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be.
To put it in the great words of Sir Dominic Toretto, family. Because I wouldn't feel right at the time when I was younger, even still kind of now. I wouldn't have felt right leaving my mother and my brother. And as I've gotten older, I do see that there's a need for me to go out on my own, but I wouldn't leave here too much, like too far from here. I would stay around just so I can like still help out and everything like that, because I just feel like if I know they'll be fine if I was to go and just be on my own, but I want to be sure, Yeah. It's just, and it's like that's why when it came down to college, yeah, I wanted to go other places. My dream school was a school in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, at that. But when it got down to it, it was like, no, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna do what I need to do here, and when the time comes, I'll go and do what I need to do in other places. And it just so happens I made my way down to Georgia a couple years ago. Loved my experience down there, and I'm dying to go back. So it's for the most part, I just wanted to stay here to be close, watch my family. I got to see my little brother have his little one, who is now my pain in the ass.
Constantly stealing your Switch.
Wait, speaking of which, where is that?
Oh no.
I think I know where it is.
There you
go. Demon. Man, that's our family.
Were there any more fan questions, Moose?
See, alright, from Steve and Uzbekistan.
Classic.
Gotta love him.
Dear Gopher, can you ask Tuck to remove himself from my computer when he's on? It's like he's blasting in there, and you can jump out of it as well. Unfortunately, it seems like he doesn't really understand how the internet works. Reminds me when like Ted Stevens would say, it's like a series of tubes.
What do you think, Brandon?
Wait. I heard everything, but I heard nothing.
Well, Steve just wants you to he wants you to be free and out of his computer.
Oh, okay, that's what he's
okay.
Right.
I thought so, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve, listen, I know I've said on Gopher and Tuck plenty of times that I live on the YouTube channel, but that's just a bit, okay?
We have the bits. Here, Gopher.
I actually live on the Twitch channel.
Yes.
So
so that's where he needs to be freed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is just come on over to Twitch, right? There's a button you just hit, and you pay them, and we get freed. But just sub to the Twitch.
Yes.
That's all I need you to do.
Yes.
And that'll be free.
We get enough subs, and then Brandon will be freed.
Yeah. Maybe we can hire someone else.
How many subs will be enough subs? I don't know. You're just gonna have to keep subbing until we find out.
Wait, no. I need to be free somehow.
Oh, and see, we got another one from Abdullah. Was in Kentucky.
Okay, in Kentucky.
What? You don't like him because he's from Kentucky?
Yes.
I see how it is. All right, so Abdullah in Kentucky was saying, Gopher, when you have Tuk on, I'm just wondering, like, how did he get involved with your channel? And, like, at the beginning, I went back and checked. He wasn't always there. When did Gopher become Gopher and Tuk? And, what made Brandon decide to always want to do the Let's Plays with you?
So, the way it happened, right? So, we had done a series, a brief series, we didn't finish it, of Here Comes the Pain a few years prior to Gopher and Tuk. I just asked him if he wanted to do a guest thing on the channel, and so we did that. And eventually I asked him again if he wanted to do a guest thing on the channel, and we did Super Mario Bros. 3, because the Nintendo Switch just had its NES and SNES online library deal added, so we could play those together. So I asked him if he wanted to do that for the channel, and after the first recording session, I was just like, oh, this is so much better than just me. So I asked him if he wanted to be a permanent part of the channel, and he said yes. And now, Brandon, I guess you can explain why you said yes and continue to be on the channel.
Okay, because I didn't know if I had any parts in this, because I damn near fucking died drinking water in the background as Moose was talking. As soon as he said it, he went back. He wasn't always there. I corpsed. But the reason why I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it, is I had a short mediocre run on YouTube a few years before, and I was bored, and I was just like, yeah, I can do it again. So I'm here again. So it's like, first it was just doing like reaction videos, and then doing my own original content. It's like, I don't want to do this by myself anymore. But then Dre TV, who was like my pseudo partner in YouTube at the time, he just disappeared from from YouTube and everything. So it was like, without you, my dude, I'm alone. No one's watching the original content.
They love the reaction videos, but then they hated the reaction videos and wanted you to do original content, but then nobody watched that.
Yeah. So like, instead of being one of those people that cried, like, I had a perfect example, and I had an actual example for a person who did. Matthew Santoro. There we go. To not be a person like that, I just I'll go do music, and I'll focus on that. Maybe if I'll come back to YouTube, it'll be for music. But then Justin came with the Gopher and Tuk, and it was like, oh, well, that works.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
It's been going for 3.5 years now.
Yeah.
Channel's been going for 6.5, because Jesus Christ.
At some point, I'm going to die here.
Gonna die living on the Twitch. Unless we get enough subs.
And then I'm free. Like Mink was.
True. Well, alright, so we've done the fan questions. I think, so this week we're starting a new thing, a new weekly game, and, normally, going forward, it's probably just gonna be Gopher playing it, but since you're both here, why don't we have Gopher and Tuk play a game on the podcast together?
There you go.
Alright, so I don't know what to call it. So what we're doing is
I'm giving
you guys... Yeah, we'll come up with the name later. I'm giving you guys 3 headlines. 2 of them are real, and 1 of them's fake.
Yeah.
And you have to talk to each other and decide which one's the fake one and what of the 3.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll start with the first one.
Okay.
Cocaine stash amid coffee bean bags at Swiss warehouse.
Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
workers at the espresso warehouse found 500 kilograms. That's 1,100 pounds of cocaine with a street value of $50 million. That's the first one.
Jeez. Okay. All right.
The second one, couple in California name a baby with emoji.
Californians are fucking weird, so I believe that one.
Yeah.
So a couple in LA named their kid after in an emote.
Which one?
Saying, I'm just reading the headline. I'm not
damn.
going to go into the full
We
story.
don't. Yeah.
I could go deeper into the story of the cocaine one too, but the fans and you guys could do it on your own time if you want to find out the truth.
I don't have time. I'm not free yet.
And the third headline: North Carolina representative responds to video showing him being crass naked in bed with cousin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alright, so out of those three, which one's the fake one?
Okay. All right. What do you think, Brandon? There's a shit ton of cocaine in coffee bags or whatever you said in the first one. Person in California, a couple named their children after an emoji, and then what was the last one? It's a governor from somewhere.
See, North Carolina representative responds to video showing him being crass, naked in bed with cousin.
Okay. I feel like that one's real.
Yeah.
I think emoji or cocaine coffee.
Both of them are things I can imagine seeing just scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah.
And going, what the fuck is the world doing?
Yeah, this is such a hard game in 2022 because America's just a character of itself.
Yeah.
Donald Trump got elected and everything went to shit, and now these are very valid headlines.
I'm pretty sure we got switched to an alternative Earth at some point during that. Because Jesus. The cocaine, I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go with the cocaine. Out of all these, that one seems the least strange, which means it's probably the fake one.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're going with the fake headline is cocaine stash amid coffee bean bags at Swiss warehouse, and that one's true, guys. That's from the Associated Press. So the fake one was a couple in California named a baby with emoji.
Damn it!
Damn.
But come on.
Can we find out what the emoji was?
It's a fake story.
Oh, right.
Right. But come on, man.
And the third one was it was Madison Cawthorn was had sex with his cousin, his male cousin.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Glad he's having a good time.
Was he having a good time?
With his cousin, yes. He was enjoying himself.
He's the Republican guy that got caught dressing like a fun boy at a party.
He's living his best.
Looks fantastic,
life.
but
yeah.
You know, I know we don't have to worry about an incest baby, but like, could he find like another guy to hump besides his cousin?
Maybe his cousin was hot.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Could be. Sometimes you have hot cousins.
Every now and then, yeah.
And sometimes they're dudes.
Yeah.
You can't shake up the dice too much.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Gotta take what you're given, you know?
Alright, so I'm producer, Tucker, Lucy, Brandon.
Hi.
Whatever name you go in by.
Whatever
the CIA is telling you.
That used to be his name.
Cover story is.
Yeah.
So, I'm imagine you get asked this a million times, but like, what's your favorite album
of all time?
Yeah.
Let's get of all time, and then now, and then currently afterwards.
Of all time, I'm going 808s and Heartbreaks.
Very good. It's my favorite Kanye album.
Yeah, see, it's a lot of people. I think it's now getting to the point where a lot of people are starting to appreciate it because at first it was like, "Fuck that album." It's like, why though? What's wrong with you?
People had a hate boner for auto-tune for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, true.
But he did it so well.
That is true.
Now,
currently,
what is your current one?
What was it? What's Tyler's most recent album name?
Igor wasn't the most recent one, right? That was the second to last.
That was second to last. Yeah. And Flower Boy was 3 ago. Fuck. Why can't I remember the one that Call Me If You Get Lost.
There we go. Other creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. His current favorite all time, Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah, it would be because of the internet, which is a very close second to 808s. And there's those 3 names. Tyler. Yeah. Because that's the last album that man decided he was going to rap on, and I'm getting tired of it, Donald.
It's like, yes, we get it. You're good at everything you do. Give us more rap, please.
Exactly.
I know you've done at least one live performance. How many have you actually done before?
Let me think. CCBC Talent Show. The one solo show I did. The 2 Black Castle shows. The one with Dope Nerd Squad when I was a part of that stupid group. 6. I'm blanking on the last one, but I know I've done another solo one. But 6.
And do you have any coming up anytime soon, or like in a couple months?
I wish, but I am. As I've said, I believe I posted it on Twitter and stuff like that. That I've taken my time to remaster the first Passion Fruit Checkpoint, seeing as though know it is a video game like story arc type vibe that I gave with the storytelling. So remastered it, added to it, did a little changes, and I'll be doing a little video series with that to give myself something visual to go with my music. Because, Jesus, I want to perform again soon, and I want to do a full music video soon, but taking my time with that.
Yes.
I'd like to see that.
Maybe get someone to help me with editing.
I know a guy.
Because I don't want to do all by myself. As to why my YouTube channel died. Yeah.
Have you ever done a music video before, or like I've never seen anything pop up like that from you? I could just missed it. But.
If you want to go actual music video for something I created, I've done 2. The My House music video, which is the one that everyone would know if they've known I've done one. Or any fucking body who's ever heard the goddamn song has probably seen it at this point. Which is scary. It scares me. I don't like hearing. Well, I like it, but like it's weird hearing. My House is my favorite song, as I've said in numerous goddamn songs at this point. But I did that during quarantine because, in the house.
I never seen the video for it. I've always listened to it on Spotify.
I always forget it exists, so I don't blame you. I go on YouTube and I'm like, oh, right, I did this.
There was going to be one thing where you like had people send in clips, but I guess there wasn't enough for that.
I counted one.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I sent in a little clip of me eating some cereal while we're doing a little shimmy.
Yeah, that's sitting on my hard drive, just like, someday I'll do something with you.
Someday we'll have fucking old fat Justin there showing up again. There it is, old head.
You always talk about future Justin. We got recognize past Justin sometime.
Yeah, sometimes. But I did a music video for the original Druggy Island.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I hate it. And it upsets me because I wanted to do another video with the guy who did the video because me and him and my little brother grew up together. and we're still friendly. There's no ill will between anybody, but it's just he blew up as a cinematographer not too long afterwards, and it went from being friendly free video to couple hundred, couple thousand. Oh, wait, hey, whoa! I babysat you. And it's I'm all for paying someone for their work. That's cool and all, but it's when there's other people who are on the same level of friendship and relation of me and my little brother, but then they're still getting that we grew up together free treatment, but then I gotta pay a couple of $1,000s. I'm good on that.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, pricey. You could at least give me I'll give you 300. I'll give you 4.
It depends on what it is. If you're asking for cocaine,
yeah.
I'd just spend $100. Think about it, I'd just spend $100. But some people, they'll buy that much.
I think in the end is it's more so me being me, because if they were to come to me and was hey, well, which they did, and I did. They came to me and was hey, can you mix my songs? I'm doing it for free. But that's just me. So it's just I feel that respect went out the window when it was, they brought a whole different engineer to. It's funny. They were my school project when I was getting my certificate for audio engineering, and they brought in another engineer to our session because he wanted to learn from me. This guy brought in, I lie to you not, an entire desktop computer to a music studio.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Plugged it in, and then proceeded to tell me everything wrong I was doing in mixing their songs.
What?
And then they never came back to me for anything musically. To this day.
Should we have them executed?
Maybe. But this is that's a perfect example as to why Black Castle exists, because shit like that happened when you came to me to teach, you came to me to record. I'm doing it for free. But then you start to treat me like shit when you start to blow up, when it's we're coming from the same community, we should be helping each other grow. And that's why Black Castle's here, and that's what Black Castle wants to do, continue to be a community and help each other grow. Because it's not just us. There are people affiliated with Black Castle that are doing their own thing, but they still are part of the family. Like Gopher and Tuk. By extension, even though we both work in Black Castle and here, we're a part of the same community. We're a family. So that brings in Moose. That brings in Ian. That brings in Jeff. So it's we're trying to make sure.
Jeff's children.
It brings in.
Yes, especially Jeff's children.
God damn, brings in Jeff's children. Because those little bastards are getting paid in the future too.
Brings in Mink if he ever fucking returns.
Yeah. So it's just I want to do more for everyone and give back to everyone who has shown me love and care. Even when I'm the distant person that's just back there reading messages. And sometimes responding 7 months later.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
If we want to get that guy executed, I know a man for that now. His name's Barry.
Call up Barry.
He puts a beard on, calls himself Barry.
Wait, you gonna put a beard over top of your already beard?
Yeah, I have a white Santa beard over his actual beard.
Gotta get the fucking Osama bin Laden beard.
I approve of this message. Also, FBI agent, you did not hear any of that. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be one of those podcasts where we only go an hour. I guess we're not going 8, so I guess that's 10 more minutes.
About 15 or 20.
Well, let's see. Well, I guess we're wrapping it up. We should talk about the future. So, Brandon, music-wise, what's coming up? What's coming up?
So I'm sticking to the format of 2 songs a season this year because I release things way too often and way too frequently. Also, real quick, fuck you, Donovan and Mike. I'm not releasing too much this year. I'm releasing enough. I'm sticking to my word. So, within it's May now. So between July, August, expect 2 more songs. I don't know what yet. I have somewhat of an idea based off what I've been working on. But then there's also whenever this remaster of Passion Fruit will come out.
With
It
new
might-
songs.
Yeah, songs that haven't been released on the major streaming services or at all, I think. Remember?
Even a remaster of the song I'm on.
Yeah, which that new beat is.
Yes.
What else? Yeah. Oh, I have some things with other people they'll be releasing soon, which I'm not going to give too much because I don't know what I can and cannot say.
Is anything involved here Canadian?
I'm trying to think of something very Canadian to say in response, but yes. A boot. There we go.
A boot, yes. Something a boot. This is very Canadian.
Give me a C, A. Give me a N, A. Give me a D, A. Good old.
But do I have anything else? To be honest, I don't know because I honestly forgot about the thing with Canada that I was doing when he messaged me about it. I was like, did I already do that? Did I already do that? Yeah.
It's not music related, but maybe we'll get a Tucker Variety Hour at some point again. This year.
Right. Yeah, that. Yeah. Fuck.
Well, I was thinking about the channel, and I was just thinking, well, we saw Gopher play Shenmue 3. When Shenmue 4 comes out, Tuck can play it.
Oh, yes. I can play some back. Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
Those weren't words.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe another variety hour soon. I gotta remember to do that soon.
I mean, we already had 3 this year. Was your return Tucker Variety Hour? Was that this year or last year?
That was last year.
Last year because it was Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas special, so it was like at the very end of the year, and then he did another one this year, and then there was the April Fool's one, which nobody watched, which was me.
Still gonna sue about
What are you
that.
talking about? I watched it.
I did too.
It's the least viewed.
Yeah,
of
so
the variety hours.
so I guess we're nobody now, Brandon.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean. Least viewed.
It's like he's the star of this program. He's like
The star.
he's like Triple.
I'm apparently not the star if I'm getting the least views.
The star who stole my
He's-
show.
He's Triple H. You're we're like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. We could like lose in a
I'm
handicap
very
match
glad
show.
you didn't equate Brandon to Booker T just then.
I felt it coming though.
I forgot. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Now you have to remind me.
What? I drink water again. Oh God.
See what you do. See what you do, Snoopy.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Yeah, so he's got the remaster coming out. 2 songs, a season.
Yeah.
There's some stuff with Canadians, and other potential stuff, and then maybe even a Tucker Variety Hour soon.
Yeah. Oh
So
God.
many projects.
Always.
Hmm.
Oh Jesus. Oh, if I'd make it to then.
Yeah, you know.
Almost drowned 3 times during this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. So, what's happening on the Gopher and Tuck programming other than what? Like, don't you have a stream later today?
Today, yes, we'll be streaming.
So
yesterday for those watching this, we'll have streamed Halo again.
But
Although,
we'll be streaming today.
Yeah, today for those watching this currently on Saturday, we'll be streaming probably Smash Bros.
Yeah, probably.
Nothing on Sunday though. We were gonna stream on Sunday, but then Brandon reminded me that it's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So we will not be streaming. Then we might record, maybe,
Possibly.
potentially. a little early. Like we could start like earlier than we usually would, and then end as such earlier, and then you would be able to go do Octavia things, and I could do Deborah things.
Debs.
Yeah, but tomorrow probably Smash, which will be today for those watching.
Yeah.
But yesterday for those watching, and today for us, Halo.
If you're watching any other day.
Yeah. Yeah. So everything is the past. And as for the YouTubes, we just finished Spider-Man. Like I just finished uploading Spider-Man, I should say. The last episode goes up today, I think. The finale. Well, yesterday again for those watching on Saturday. So we're finally gonna move on to Kingdom Hearts. First Kingdom Hearts game, which we're gonna be doing the first three, the main three, I should say.
Yeah.
Not the side ones. Because I know apparently I'm not gonna understand shit about the story because the side ones are very important for that. But I'm not playing that many fucking Kingdom Hearts games. But we're doing all three of the main ones almost back to back. We're gonna take like little breaks in between, maybe a couple weeks to do something small. And Brandon is about to go into the new game, or not new game, the post game of Kirby. Yeah, post game of Kirby. Because we finished the main game in our last Kirby session. He'll be going into the new game. This is gonna be like the first time we do, post game. First time we do post game stuff on the channel. And after he finishes that, I will be playing something that I know Moose has been wanting me to play. Bug Snacks.
I just saw it's on the Switch now too.
Yeah. I'll be playing it on PlayStation. Yeah, because it was on PlayStation Plus at one point, so I got the PS5 version. And yeah, those are the immediate plans for the channel. Post game Kirby stuff, starting Kingdom Hearts, and then once Kirby's done, Bug Snacks.
Yeah.
And Brandon is doing his 2K22 GM mode on Tuk Thursdays, and he has something planned for after that, which I don't know why I'm being secretive about it. I've already said it out loud on Twitch.
Oh.
The Sims returns.
Yeah.
Because originally when we first started Gopher and Tuk, Brandon was doing Sim Sunday, which I was actually there for it. But it was like, we had a weird situation then because he didn't have his current computer or an Elgato or all that. So he had to like stream it to me through fucking like PlayStation onto his computer. It was weird. It didn't work super well.
Why didn't you just take your camera and point it at the TV? That's how I did my Resident Evil 7 Let's Plays. Or 6. I think it was 6, yeah.
So, but yeah, that was a short little thing there. But now it's going to be taking over Tuk Thursdays once the 2K GM mode finishes up. And he's got plans for that. It's going to be all of us. You know, me. I think it's me, Brandon, you, Moose, and Ian are living in the main house.
Yes.
And then we got like a side house that has, I think, Jeff, TJ, Aptal, and who was the other one?
You know, those people should be in like some kind of separate place where, I mean, you could have like, we could give them rooms, and their rooms could have like doors with like bars on it that slide in and open that'll let them out. You know, like
all I know is Abdul's room better not have a roof.
If I can work that in. Because I'm using mods, I'm definitely going to work that in.
And if possible, we're going to have the poltergeist mink haunting us.
Mm-hmm. I found a way to do it. I just have to refresh him every 4 hours in the game.
Alright, well, there you go. We're going to have mink. And then we're going to have some other people in different houses. The Black Castle crew is going to be there. Ashley, Ruro, Chili, Robo, Kitty, Muffin Man.
Oh, man.
All these various people will be there, and that'll be on Tuk Thursdays after 2K.
I can't wait. And so my stuff, the Green Party of Alaska just had a meeting on Monday. It was mostly talking about Agora, a new platform for people to. You're basically almost doing a political compass test. Not quite that though. You know it. With the idea being that, you know, Facebook and Twitter aren't great ways of engaging politically. I mean, I imagine you guys have maybe some experience in trying to have a debate on there. And see, the special election is in the 11th of June. I made my vote. We're gonna have we're doing monthly meetings the first Monday of every month. So I'll be real quick check. So that will be our next meeting will be on the 6th of June, and we want more people to participate. We have a Facebook page. It's Green Party of Alaska. That's easy to find. Our Twitter is @PartyAlaska. You can get a hold of me on Twitter. I've been ignoring Facebook a lot, but I've been going back on. So if you want to hit me up there, I'm Joshua Hadley. On the link, I think my Facebook's Moose Nugget, and my Twitter is @JoshJHadley. If you want to find me on there, and I can tell you how to. We do it on Zoom, so I can give you the link if you need it. And if you want to participate in deciding who we're gonna endorse for the election, you're gonna have to be there.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
All right. I think that just wraps up the show. Any last words, Brandon?
Follow me on everything. If you want to stay updated.
Tell people where they can find you.
At Tucker Lucy on everything. No C. If I swear, if you find me and you say, "Hey, what's up, Tucker?" and there's a C, do I look like Tucker Carlson? Do I look like Tucker Lewis? Whoever the fuck I'm trying to say right now.
Wait, man.
You do want to fuck M&M's.
You have 2 arms, 2 legs. You look exactly like Tucker Carlson.
You're white.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
But there's no C.
And you said, actually, this reminds me, Kitty was asking me, when we were talking about Tucker Carlson, I said he betrayed us because he got rid of the bow tie, and I had to tell him. He didn't understand bow ties don't lie.
Bow ties, in fact, don't lie.
They're very truthful. Like Shakira's hips.
Yeah.
Also, there is technically a C.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
I just want to make sure nobody's out there searching for Tuker Louis and finding some other shit. It's TUKERLUCY.
It's
everywhere.
the black man in the pink hat.
Yeah,
you'll
black
find
man,
me.
pink hat. What do you? I should put something in the description for this video, like a link for you. What do you want me to put there? For people to go.
Spoofy.
Put the spoofy link for the new songs. All right.
Yeah.
So you can look down in the description below, and you can listen to 3.0 and Testing the Island
and everything else,
which is a thing in Kingdom Hearts, which we're look at that.
Yeah.
All comes back. All this stuff. All the Tucker Lucy songs.
Do it now. What's stopping you? Get up off your ass.
Get up,
Go
get
to
up,
college.
get down, get up. I wouldn't have made this to this checkpoint if I listened to you. I wouldn't have made this to this checkpoint if I listened to you.
Go to college, ignore all your lectures, and listen to Tucker Lucy on your iPad.
Yes, exactly. All the answers on your test, Tucker Lucy.
Yeah. No C. Never choose C. Choose
no
A,
C.
B, or D.
Tucker, no C. That's how you remember.
Yeah.
Well, fans, this has been the Top of the World podcast. You can find Gopher in if you look through your garbage, he might be digging in there.
Might be.
Maybe.
I'm pretty frequently doing
marsupial.
that. Yeah.
And thanks for listening.
Bye.
Hey.